Okay, we're back to the lesson of Me and My Chauffeur Blues by Memphis Minnie. And in this lesson I will do the solos, and here's the first solo as slow as possible. Sorry, we'll start again. So we'll start again. Well, this solo is more small variation, a slight variation of the accompaniment. So we start again with our slide to the 7th fret, more or less. And then just do one time that bend, and we wait a half beat, let it ring into the next beat, and then okay. And here we're doing a slide. And I'm holding only, as you can see, the 3rd and the 4th string. And I add the index finger to the 5th fret, 2nd string. And those 8 fret notes when we play the A chord, I don't bend them, well, slightly sometimes. You can hear that in the original or in the performance, but I try to vibrate a little bit so it rings into the next beat. And back to our partial E chord. So that's also a variation of the accompaniment. That's the same, but then we're adding the pinky to the 10th fret, 1st string, 9th fret, and then again B7. That's the same as the accompaniment, and here's the variation. So we're doing that slide again, and then a hammer on. I'm moving my 2nd finger to the 2nd fret to the hammer on, and then I use it to play the 3rd fret, the 2nd fret, 3rd string. So this is the 39 bar, and then and a hammer on trill. And that's a downstroke with my nails, fingernails, and an upstroke. And then again, the slide into the next verse. By the way, I played this solo in the performance as the 2nd solo, and I'll tell you why. Because the 3rd solo, well, on the paper, solo says solo 2 in the tab. I think it's the hardest solo, and you must, well, I did play it first because you're gonna speed up in a song when you play solo, and especially such a fast swing song. There are plenty of examples. Listen to, for example, the original by Memphis Minnie, and listen to the speed, put the record on in the beginning, and then go fast forward to the end, and you will see that the speed at the end is much higher. It's almost natural to speed up, and some artists were really champions of this. For example, Mans Lipscomb, he was a speeder, and other artists as well. But it's not a shame, it's not a big deal. But that's why I played this solo first, because if I was going already faster, it would become more difficult. So I'll play the solo as slow as possible. Sorry, And again, that same as the previous verse. So we have an E chord, and then I add the pinky to the 2nd fret 1st string, and do another bass, and then I move my pinky and 3rd finger up to the 3rd fret 1st and 3rd string, like that, and then fast a little boogie figure, hammer on with a temp, so I'm playing only 1 time, temp, index, temp. So again, those first 2 measures of the 2nd solo. Again. And then the same thing in the key of E, no, not in the A chord, I mean. Like that. And again, when you're here, and then going to the hammer on the 5th string, it's a really fast move. And then we do the same thing once more. Little rhythmic figure there. Da 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 da. B7. And the same turnaround as we did before. And back to our verse. So that was it for the 2nd solo. And then the 3rd solo, where we go to the 12th fret, the long A chord as they say. Sorry. A bit lost here. So that was it. So we're going to the 12th fret, well, the 9th fret bar and the 12th fret for the pinky, or you can use your 3rd finger, it doesn't matter. Pull off here. The muting of the 2nd and the 4th beat is very important. And listen carefully to the performance video where I do little variations there. You can't put that in the tab, and I would play it different every time. But you can experiment with this. sorry, with the third finger I'm playing that 11th fret, 5th string. And now we're going to the A7, which in fact is your D7, moved up. We got to know this chord when learning Robert Johnson's Kind-Hearted Woman Blues. He uses that there. And well, he didn't invent it, but it's a nice chord. So what we're doing is simply a little pattern. Pinky on the 10th fret, back 9th fret, and then back up to our E chord. Little run into the B7, simple B7 at the 7th fret. Where were we? And again, little bass run there to go to the A chord, A7. Back to our melody. Alright, I think that was pretty clear, and just rest me to say, have fun with this little tune.